Hey everyone, this is BS Gamer here, welcoming you back to another episode of my Let's Play of Final Fantasy IV. In the last episode, we managed to retrieve the 8th crystal from the sealed cave. However, Golbez took over Kane's mind again, and Kane stole the crystal from us and giving it to Golbez. Now Golbez has all 8 crystals to open the way to the moon. However, all hope is not lost. We need to go to Mysidia to find help from the Elder. But before we do that, we have some side quests we need to take care of. First, I am right at Fabul, which is at the top right corner of this map. We can't bring Yong back here in his current state. How can we tell Yong's wife? Fabul is an even starker place than the rumors say. Yong, how can we get you back on your feet? Lord Cecil, you've returned. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So what we need to do here in Fabul, we need to go talk to Yong's wife. And she is here in the West Tower. We need to go all the way up to the top floor. My husband's where? Oh, I can't believe that man. What does he think he's doing lounging about in a place like that? No, of course I'm not crying. I just have something in my eye is all. That lazy good-for-nothing. Here, give him a good whack on the head with this. Maybe that will knock some sense back into him. We obtained the frying pan. Which, yeah, it's right here. In the key items. So we have to whack Yong on the head with that frying pan. So yeah, we are going to go do that. But we have a couple of other things to take care of before we can, before I'm going to go, take care of Yong. And we need to go back to Eblon. Oh, here it is. Now, this is gonna be a pain in the neck, but we have to, get that hovercraft with the Enterprise. And bring it back over here to the main area. So yeah, we need to go back into Eblon Cave. There's an augment that we can pick up there. I will walk through the cave off screen and I'll meet you guys when I reach the augment. Okay, I've decided to meet you guys here because here in the second passage there's actually a shortcut from the first area to the second area that you can take without going through the second part of the first passage. And of course I run into a bunch of enemies while I'm trying to talk here. And I don't want to fight them really. It's just a waste of time. Can you guys go away, please? Run! Oh my god. You know what, might as well just kill him. Yeah, there's a secret passage right here. You can just... Come on, game! Run! Yeah, as I was saying, you can just, take that passage if you want to take a shortcut and you already filled out the map. You're doing what I'm doing, going back through this cave to get that augment. Now, I could have descended the Tower of Babel earlier and picked up this augment after defeating Rubicante, but I didn't. But, anyways, here it is. This is the Inferno augment. Now, what this augment does, if you use it, it'll cast, the Inferno spell that, Rubicante would have used on you if you didn't keep his cloak closed. It'll do, pretty powerful damage on all enemies and all allies. So yeah, that's how it works. I'm not gonna use it, I'm gonna save it for post-game content. Your young highness, praise be, you're alive! Best keep away from here, it's too dangerous now. So yeah, we can't go back into the Tower of Babel. We're done in here, so let's get out of here. Now, where I want to go to next, I want to go to Mithril. Because there's something that I can do over there. Well, actually, I'm not going to go into the town. I'm just going to go near it. You're going to need the hovercraft for this, by the way, and therefore you're going to need to use the Enterprise. I'm going to cross the rocks over here. We're going to go into this area that we haven't explored yet. If I can get in there, there we go. This is the Adamant Isle Grotto. The Adamant Isle, I've not heard of such a place. Who are those glittering veins that snake about the walls? This cave is certainly claustrophobic enough. Jeez, I can't talk. It's claustrophobic, not claustrophobic. What am I saying? There are no others on this island? Don't they get lonely here? I don't know if they get lonely or not, but whatever. My father collects animal tails. He found some kind of rare metal ore here too, but he really doesn't care about that so much, just the tails really. What do you want? I've nothing to discuss with you, excepting you have a tail, of course, but, well, that's a different matter altogether now, isn't it? Actually, I have a rat tail for you. This is a rat tail! Dear boy, he's brought us a rat tail! I've been searching for one of these for ages! Yes, this should do nicely. Well then, let's say I give you a bit of this ore in return. A fair trade, I should think. Adamantite! So now that we have Adamantite, we are going to go back to the underworld. Oh, really? Go away. Trying to get things done here, you guys keep bothering me. Right when I was about to step on the airship. Good lord, game. Alright, this ship can also fly over lava because Sid put mithril plating on the Enterprise earlier. So the Falcon is pretty much useless at this point. Might as well just use the Enterprise, considering you can move the hovercraft around all over the place. And we are at Kokol's Forge, and look at that, it's another one of Rydia's summons. Hey Rydia, I'm getting a sword made for me. It's fine that you love adventures, but watch out for monsters. No problem, no monster's gonna scare me as long as I have that sword. Well, Leviathan's going to get mad at you if you keep putting yourself in harm's way. Ack, that's definitely not good. Then you should head on home, your friend's worried about you. Okay, see you later, come visit me in the Feymark sometime. Absolutely, we'll be going back to the Feymark later. What is this place? It has the look of a smithy. It's quiet here. It's hard to believe these are dwarves. This place smells like a forge. Something smells peculiar here. This is the home of Kokol, the finest smith the world has ever known, Lolly. Found a remedy right there. Master Kokol's forge has all but gone cold. He does nothing but sleep these days, Lolly. Well, that's a bummer. Should go upstairs and give this Kokol dude a visit. And take a Sama drop from his bookshelf. My smithing days are done. What good would it do for me to forge another sword? I cannot find the legendary adamantite, and without it I can do no greater work. Well, I have some adamantite here for you. This is adamantite, if age has not robbed me of my wits. I cannot believe it. Allow me to reforge that old sword of yours as a token of my most heartfelt appreciation. And we relinquished the Mythgraven blade we got earlier from Mount Ordeals. Dun, 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 dun. Don't rush me. Great swords are not forged in a day, boy. Yeah, we cannot get that sword back for a while. What sort of blade might one forge from adamantite? It seems he regained his focus. How does he plan to forge a sword out of unmalleable metal? It's good to see that dwarf is in high spirits again. Yes, indeed. So now we are done here. We gave that guy his, the adamantite and that old Mythgraven blade that Cecil started off with. Now we are going to go give Yang another visit. And unfortunately, yes, that means we need to go through that Sylph Cave again for a third time. I am not looking forward to this, you guys. Well, actually, I don't care that much right now because my characters are at a higher level now. And of course I had to get interrupted again by a bunch of annoying enemies. So what my plan is, I'm going to go through the Sylph Cave again. I'm going to go through it off screen, and I'll meet you guys once we reach the place where Yang is currently in bed, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, I have made it, but before I take care of Young, I need to show you guys the thought bubble. Of course, with this we can cook something? A frying pan? Is this truly going to help? For the wife of a monk, she sure has a good sense of humor. I know Young is thick-skulled, but is this really a good idea? Well, let's find out. What are you doing, you mindless brute? Is it time for training already? Just let me sleep a little longer. What's this? Cecil? Young! Thank goodness you're awake! Yes, though I would not even be alive had these kind sylphs not rescued me. Thanks to you, those terrible cannons were destroyed. And now I can go with you again. You mustn't go, not yet, you see. You still need care and rest. I cannot simply sleep the hours away while the fate of the world hangs in the balance. The wounded have no place on the battlefield. And who might you be? Edge of Eblon, your superior replacement. Eblon, you say? A ninja then, but I must go as well. No, that will not do at all. Let us go in your stead. This young one is a summoner, that much is plain to see, so let her call on us to fight whenever there's a need. Then Yang will have no need to fight and he can rest right here. Thank you. Riddy has learned the Sylph Summon, which I never use in this version of the game. In the 2D versions, it's very useful. Then I will continue to rest. My pardons. There is little I could do to help you now weakened like this, but please, at least allow me to give you something that will. We obtain the Brace Augment, and Kick Augment, and the Focus Augment. All three of augments augments are very, very good. Some of the best augments in the game, actually. Focus. You will get this augment from Yang no matter what. It works just like the focus ability Yang has. Every time you use it, it'll double your attack power. You can use this up to 3 times before it will no longer stack. This is the Brace ability. You will get this from Yang if you give him a total of 2 augments. This will... when you use this, the character will increase their defense by 75%. They'll just defend. I'm going to give this to Cecil. That way he can be even more of a tank. Kick. This is a multi-targeting attack on all characters. You will get this if you give Yang 1 augment. I'm going to save both Focus and Kick for later. But I'm going to make use of Brace right now. I'm going to put it on the auto battle command. So yeah, Cecil's going to be even more of a tank now. Here's the Sylph Summon. It's basically like Drain. It's not bad, but it's not that good in this version of the game. It's more useful in the 2D versions, in my opinion. Do you so much as think before you swing about such things? Yang may well have died from that instead of waking violently. Yeah, that is true. Such violent brutes, you human folk. It makes me cringe to see. You mustn't take our Yang away. Not from here just yet. We will nurse Yang back to health. You've no need to fret. Why, thank you. So, yeah. We are pretty much done down here. We got everything we need. And I will meet you guys back at Fabul. Yang, rest well, my friend. Rest and get well, Yang. Sad to see such strength withered away to nothing. Oh, thank goodness, Yang's wife will be happy to hear. So yeah, I am back here at Fabul, and we are going to talk to Young's wife.
Why, thank you. You came all the way back just to return that? Here, let me give you a little something in return. I'm sure you can find a use for it.
And for returning the frying pan, we can
get a knife. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just tell that husband of mine to hurry up and get himself back to fighting strength.
All we can do now is pray for Yong's rapid recovery.
Young and his wife are two truly wonderful people.
Yes, indeed.
A well-maintained blade. This I can use.
Yes, indeed, Edge.
It's hard to feel down talking to someone as cheerful as her.
But yeah, that item we just got is a knife. If I can find that darn thing, where is it? There it is. Now, this cannot be equipped by anyone, however, it can be thrown by Edge, and that is the most powerful throwing weapon in this game. And you can only get one of them in this entire game. That's the only one you can find. You should definitely save it for later when you need it. But yeah, we are done with most of the side quests now. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this in this episode, but we're going to go to Mysidia. Side quests didn't take me very long to complete, so I'm going to go to Mysidia right now.
I have been waiting for you. Come, we must go to the Tower of Prayer.
Birth from womb of dragon's maw, and born unto the stars, by light and darkness cast aloft. Our dreamtide oaths resworn, moon is swathed in ever light, never again to know eclipse, earth with hallowed bounty reconciled.
Now, with all your heart, prophecy must be made reality. There is no other time but now. Children, she has heard our prayers. She is risen, the promised ship of light, the Lunar Whale.
A voice spoke to me in the midst of our prayers. Go to the moon, it said. He awaits you there. To the moon? But how? The Lunar Whale is a ship from the moon. According to the writings I've discovered, there should be a teleportation crystal on board in addition to the crystals that serve to power its flight. That crystal controls travel between here and the moon. Speak to it and it will transport you between the two faster than you can ever even blink. Blah. Even blink, not ever blink, good lord. I see, we will search for it. So let's check out this Lunar Whale. So yeah, here's the teleportation crystal that the Elder was talking about. This crystal here controls flight. Here are these capsules here are beds. You can sleep here for free. And down here is a robotic back chocobo which functions just like a regular one. So we no longer need those Geisel greens. They're worthless now. You can just get to that chocobo right there. But before we go to the moon, there is something we can do now that we have triggered that cutscene. We can go back and reclaim that Mythgraven blade. It is done. The hallowed blade Excalibur. May it serve you well. We obtained the Excalibur, which is the third best sword in this game. This is Excalibur, the holy blade of legend. Look at how much more powerful this is. I am definitely putting that bad boy on. Tanks, and now this is nothing beyond the craft of dwarves? Unbelievable! He really is a master swordsmith. How could he possibly have worked such a hard metal? I have no idea. But yeah, that is all for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, we will be heading to the moon. I will see you guys then.